Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a very fun video piece. Today, really, I don't have a big plan of what we're going to be doing because usually we're just going to be going outside, but it's going to be getting colder in the next few days, so I'm going to kind of put a hold to that for the next few days. But there are a lot of stuff we need to do around here, from watering plants, giving food to the goldfish, examining a lot of the stuff going on in the ecosystem, just putting pots and stuff, just sorting everything, putting stuff away that has been cleaned now, and some other stuff here and there, from cleaning up plants to some other stuff. So before we do go and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you do not miss our video, and please like this video. Let's go and start today's video. Now, ecosystem wise and just feeding the fish, I already gave the fish food to the goldfish and then decided, you know what, I'm just going to do this video for today. So I ended up saving some food for the ecosystem. So now all we're going to do is dump it in just like that, kind of get everything off my hands right there. But if you look at some of those female guppies, they're actually both pregnant. So very, very soon we might have some baby guppies. So that will be awesome. So other than that, they're just going to eat the food. Love it. And yeah, something I was also noticing this, like this soil right here, if I hold it very still and you look around, you can see a lot of bugs moving around. Like one right there. In the very kind of middle of the screen right there. Just lots and lots of bugs. So, you're probably wondering, well, to everyone that's new to this channel, new into agriculture, usually those are very, very good for the soil. Number one, they kind of help mix it. They help with drainage a little bit. And best of all, they kind of just eat off the extra, like, just dead parts of the plant. They just kind of, they're almost like me in an instant, almost kind of like when I come in here every day and kind of almost give food to the fish. I kind of go around, plant stuff. They are basically doing the same thing. They're just kind of keeping up that plant and just really helping it thrive even more. So, walking around, a lot of stuff is doing good. Those aren't doing the best. And some plants here and there do need watering really bad. So I'm going to kind of just walk through really quickly. And then I'll let you guys know in a second on how stuff is doing. But it looks like these are doing pretty good. The tomato looks like it's been growing a lot lately. So that's awesome. I mean, other than that, I don't really see anything else that really needs water horribly bad right now. A lot of the plants I'm going to kind of quit on watering. I mean, I guess really the only thing that needs water is the stuff I'm germinating to go outside pretty quickly. So I guess I'll go ahead and grab the water bottle. I'm not going to grab the entire system this time because this one's just easy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second once I have the water. Alright, so I had the water bottle. I just really want to show you guys how it really works. There's just a ton of holes on the top of the lid. You can kind of see them right there. So when I kind of squeeze it, you can see that it's just a really good like kind of sprinkler. But I've had a lot of people ask questions about the water lately and ask if I kind of almost filter the water to make it even better. No, I do not. I just get the water straight from tap water. Now with like the fish tanks, I have to keep it in buckets, which you can see right there. Those are dechlorinizing, which is basically just letting water sit, letting all that chlorine in the water kind of just go out. And now really all we have to do for this is we just kind of go through it, water it a little bit. Now the good thing about these plants is they're so dry. Well, I guess that's not really the best thing, but since they're so dry, there's all the water that I just dumped on top of them won't go through and go on the carpet because they're just so dry. But just kind of going through these pretty quickly. They're doing pretty good. I'm actually really surprised with actually how fast they're growing. And just kind of quickly going through these. I want to give it a good amount of water, but I don't want it to go through. So I'm just going to do some really, really quick watering. And then these really look like it needs water. So I'll overdo water just a little bit on this. And then we have the asparagus on the back. So those are doing pretty good. Other than that, I'm kind of looking around and I really don't see anything else that really needs water right now. So I guess right now, watering time will be over, and then I had to do some other stuff when it comes down to maintenance with the ecosystem, with the main fish tank in here. Well, forget that. I'm just gonna do that at the very end of today's video. But for these trays, these are cleaned. All we really do to clean them is just kind of, well, we just run it under really hot water, and then that kind of really gets a lot of the soil off of it, and just not really a ton on some of those other ones, but we end up scrubbing it, and for the most part, it is very, very clean. Now, for some of these bigger pots too, I like to put these more in the back. You can kind of see one that somehow went farther than that, but I like to be sorted. I like to make sure everything's organized where nothing can either go missing, or I just like a sorted workspace that can work the best for me. Now, I have a pH level testing thing, so I'm going to go ahead and start seeing the pH level on this. Now, a lot of you guys have also been asking this question on how do I actually check it. So I have this automatic one. I just click the button. It's on now. I go down here, and then I just start checking it. Now, that top number is the ppm. You also have battery at the very, very top, but that number you can see right there is the number we're looking. So the ideal number that I really like to strive for is about 7, just 7.0. And it is starting to go down. Looks like it's about 7.8, so that's actually quite high right now. That's also because it's not fully in the thing, but I'm just going to kind of let it sit for a little bit longer, see if it can go down a little bit more. But I have some stuff that, yep, looks like we're going 7.7. So, yeah, it looks like that's going to be about it. And then to turn it off, you just hold the button. I recommend for about 3 seconds, and then just kind of let go. And then make sure you get all that water off. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. But we have something that I don't actually know if I'm going to have enough. But this stuff actually brings it down to exactly 7.0. There is liquid you can get too, but I really do recommend this because this is a little bit stronger, and it does really, really tend to help a lot more than just kind of liquid pH down. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix all this together, and I'll see you guys in a second once I go ahead and dump it in. Well, I actually didn't have that much powder left. I had a little bit, so you can kind of see it is a little bit more cloudy now, but other than that, I usually just try to go for dumping it about over here. Now, I probably should have fixed this really quickly, but I like to dump it basically over the pump right there, and then this might actually be a little bit harder, but you know what, I'm just gonna dump it right here. But I like to kind of dump it away from the fish, so by the time the fish actually realize that area, it's already kind of mixed in with that. So just kind of avoid dumping it directly on top of the fish, and just dump it on the space that the fish most likely won't be going for a few minutes. Now, this fish tank is quite small, so it will go through it pretty quickly, but just that first dump in, I really don't recommend trying to get it to touch the fish as soon as possible. Theoretically, the most ideal thing would be to take one of those pods off and just dump it in there and just let it kind of flow directly in. But whatever happens. And yeah, also looks like that snail right there is actually going up the pump. That's pretty cool. But really, other than that, there's not much to really do today. The next few days, well, I guess yesterday, today, and most likely tomorrow are just gonna be really simple days. I'm trying to stall because, well, it's going to be incredibly rainy Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday it's going to get down to like 31, and then Monday it's going to be a little bit hotter. I think it's going to be about 40, and then I can go ahead and start planting stuff outside. And let me tell you what, once those days happen, it's going to look very, very good. And our last frost date will be right after that cold day, so I'm going to go ahead and start planting right after that date. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and kind of work with what I have, let stuff grow, let stuff thrive, and then once that's ready, it'll be a very, very busy few weeks in the very beginning trying to get stuff to grow very, very well. But for now, this is sadly going to be an end video. Now, today's video is actually pretty short. Usually my videos are about 15 to 30 minutes long. But other than that, I really do want to thank you all so incredibly much for watching today's video. So please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you not miss a video, and please like this video. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.